Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire, and thanks for joining us. Today we will be tackling a random game and not editing it. And of course, I will try to do my best to explain what I'm thinking and how my strategy is working. And if you want more information, of course, you can check out some of these other video titles if you have not already. Let's go ahead and get started here. First things first, I like to go for the columns and then work my way in the draw pile, and you'll hear more about the draw pile much more later in detail. So let's go for the column first. Looks like this is our only move right here. Oh, that's good. That's a good card. We could move it here, and we could move this two of diamonds. I'm going to wait just to see what's in the draw pile. Our goal here is to try eventually to open this up and maybe get a if we find a king of spades or a king of clubs, get this queen over here, and then open up some of these columns. So we'll see. Now, the other thing I like to do, and it's not going to be possible here, and that is save early cards in the draw pile for insurance, because every time you go through the draw pile, if you take an early card out, it resets how the other cards come down. That will be something we'll touch on later as we play. There's a king. We can play it later, but do we want to? Because we would like to move this queen, so we may or may not play it. We'll see what else is in the draw pile. Okay, three of diamonds, not so bad. Okay, there's an ace. That's a good card. But we're kind of at it. We're not at a conundrum, actually, because we can still play the ace. We will play this king probably the next time around. I want to see what's in the back of the draw pile. Four. Not going to play that. We could play this ace right now, though. We'll play this ace of clubs here. We can also play the ace of hearts. The one ace we'd like to see is the ace of diamonds. We don't know if it's there. It's probably not. We can play the 7 here. The other alternative, of course, would be to play this queen and the red king early on, I believe. Oh, we can play these two. We'll play the jack and the 10. Oh, we can play the 6. That's really good. Yeah, actually, that's going to put me 2 moves back. Oh, no, it's not going to put me 2 moves back. I'm going to be playing the red king and the black king, because I can move this over here. We've opened up 2 columns, so this is actually good for us. If we get 2 different columns with kings in it, now all we're going to have to do is open up these other columns here. We can move 1 card. The question is, what else can we move? And we're going to find out. So, okay. Queen, again, this is going to be our insurance card. This is going to be the last card we play. We will play it, though. Again, I think I'm going to save this one and see what's behind here, just to be safe. So can't play that. Okay. That's all that's behind here. So this is going to be the card we're going to play first. We are going to move this ace of spades as well. Let's move that there. We're going to move this queen. This is the important queen. The question is what is under here. And, oh, that's not so bad. We can move the 7 of clubs underneath that. Interesting. Another 7. Anytime you get 2 of the same card in a column, that makes it much harder to solve, but we'll see what we can do here. We can move the 6 of diamonds. We will, and we can open up this column here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, not the best. We are going to move this, not yet. However, I do want a window peek. I've been holding this 2 of diamonds. I just want to see what's underneath it. And, okay, so we could go 8... Okay, so just wanted to look at that option there. Oh, interesting, interesting. I may be going a couple moves back here. If you see right here, there is a jack of clubs right here, okay? Now, if you notice to the left of that jack of clubs, there's a jack of spades, or to the right of that. Yeah, let's go to the left of that right there, right? So there's a jack of spades to the left of there. Now, we took this jack of spades from up top right here and put it down here. So what I think is probably the best move when we play this 2 of diamonds here is to go back to where that jack came from, keep this jack up here, and then play this jack out of the column, because it's going to have more value if we can open up this column, because we already know what's in the draw pile, but we'd like to be able to open up these columns and stuff. Otherwise, we might not be able to solve this. So what I'm going to do is hit undo and go all the way back to where this other jack came from and not play this jack or the 10. We didn't know that initially, but we know it now, and we kind of would like to play this. So, going to go all the way back. All the way back. There we are, right there. Okay, so we went all the way back. Now we're not going to play the jack and 10. We can play this 10 later, but we're not going to play that. And then I believe we, let's see, went through here one more time, did we not? No, we went, okay, that was the one time we went through. So, going back, what we're going to do, of course... Oh, there was a card behind the jack and the 10, wasn't there? There was the... Yeah, there was a 6. But I think we can... I think we'll be able to play the 6. We'll be able to play the 6 on the next go-around. So we're going to just play this 3 right here. And then we're going to play this... the second king, right? The black king. Okay. The king of clubs. We're going to play in that. And then remember, the jack came from this, which we'll get to later. We can play the 7. I'll go a little faster this time. We can play the 6 here, and then we'll play this 5. And then that's kind of where we were at right there, okay? So ace of spades, or wait, did I pull one? Oh no, I think I'm only supposed to pull one card here. Yeah, because that's going to change the last... I want to play the 6. You know what? I think I can still play the 6. Let's just play this sequence right here and see how it goes. Because I think what I did is I pulled too many cards out. I want to play this 6 right here. Because then I can move the 5 over and then play the king at the start. So let's go back and see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'm going to adjust what I did here. So there's a queen. Okay. Going to adjust here. Going to go back all the way there. And this has to do with manipulating the draw pile. It gets complicated sometimes. So hopefully I'm not going too fast. But if you remember here, here's where we pulled the king. And if you look at the very back, there's a queen. There's a 6 right here. We want to play the 6. So what we're going to have to do is just play this king right here. And not play these other 2 cards. I think the next card that drops will be a 10. So we may have to play that jack at the end anyway. I'll see if I can figure out a different way here. So we go through again. When we get to the very end, there should be a 6 right here. 6 of clubs. So we can play that. We can move this 5 over. We can move the queen. We can move the 7. And then there was a 6 of diamonds up here we were trying to get in. But I think we wanted to get this jack right here, I believe. Oh, we might not be able to do it because it was 10-9. Let's go back again here. So there was a queen, king, 3, and there's no other moves here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're going to go... What I'm going to play right here, I'm going to play this jack, okay? But I'm not going to play this 10 because there's a 10 earlier in the draw pile. And you always, well, not always, about 90 to 95% of the time, if you have, let's say, a 10 of diamonds and a 10 of hearts, you want to play the card that's in the early part of the draw pile first because that changes the composition of the cards and it can give you another look or two where you might be able to, or a different combination of cards where you can get an extra attempt at solving this. And the more attempts you have, the better your odds of finishing this here. So let's see. Was there a 7 early? Okay, that 7 was early. This 7 and this 7 might be, if we get stuck here, these 2 7s may be something I may look at and may go back and try to solve it through that route, but not yet. It's just an option in the back of my head. So here's the 10 we're going to play, and I'm going to play the 6, but I want to see what's on next. And the next card is, oh, that's interesting. That king, there's no other queen to drop it with, right? Because the other queen is, yeah, the 2 queens we have are black. There is 1 red queen. So I'm going to go back here and Because the next card that would drop would be this king, but I think it's better to play the red king because there are some black queens that we can move and maybe do some stuff. So, okay, we're going to go here with a 6, and we can play this ace. Now, we really, really wanted to move the other card, but that's not going to be possible. So, I think we played a different 7, didn't we? Oh, no, there were 2 7s here. There were 2 7s back to back. Going to go through again here. Oh, okay, this is a sequence I didn't play. I didn't play this 2 of diamonds yet. I played the 2 of diamonds. That was the 9 right there. That moved this 8. There was the jack. Let me look at this again here. Let me go back just to move. I think I may have missed a move here. Sorry, I haven't played this in like 3 days, so a little rusty. Okay, so we pulled this jack down right here. The other alternative, I think, that I wanted to play was this right here, where I play the 2 of diamonds. The 9 is right here. We play this 8, and then we pull this jack. That's the alternative I really wanted. And then I can come back and play the 10, the earlier 10 of the 2, the 10 of hearts. So I apologize for missing that move. That was the initial move I wanted, but somehow I forgot that it was in the 2 of diamonds pile. So I apologize for that. Let's go forward here. There's another red king, and let's see if we can play that instead of the other one. We got this 4. If we can open up this column here, we're going to play this, continue with this red king. If we don't, we'll undo it. We'll see what we have here. Oh, that's a good card. Ace of diamonds, that's a really good card. That 9 of spades is a good card. Not the greatest card in the world, but we're going to be able to move it when we play the 10. So we can move it right there. That'll be really good for us. Let's move this diamond up. We're going to move these 2 clubs up as well. The 2 of clubs and the 3 of clubs. And I guess I'll move this up for now. So the question will be, can we move some of these cards around? There is another ace in here, the ace of spades, I believe. And we'll get that the next time around. So going through again. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. This queen is going to be our new insurance card. And we're going to save that. This will probably allow us to solve the game, having this queen right here, because we can move the rest of these columns around how we want. And there's also a jack underneath the queen. So we'll be able to look at pretty much every card in the draw pile. And the question is, can we find a place for it? We can look at every card in the draw pile. So that's kind of cool because it sets it in 3s here. So, okay, this 3 of diamonds is not going to be played yet. We're going to play this 10. This is the 10 we wanted. Again, if you have like a 10 of hearts and a 10 of diamonds, you want to play the card of the 2 that is earliest in the draw pile because you can make more moves. Going to move this 9 over in a minute. I'm going to hold off. We're going to play the 6 of diamonds here. We can move the 5 of clubs. And I'm going to pull this 4 of clubs down so we can open up this. We can move this 3 of hearts. We will be able to move this 3 of hearts up top later because there's 2 of hearts somewhere in here. So, oh, that's a good card. We can move this card underneath. And now we can move the ace of spades there. And, of course, we can move the 7 of spades right here. So this is looking decent. Let me look at that one more time. I think there was a 9 under here. I think that we took it from... Yeah, we took it from there, so we can't... The other option is if we move this 7 here, we can move this 9 over. I'm not going to take the angle right now, but if we were stuck and in a pinch at the end of the game, I may go back and do that, but we'll deal with that another time. Ace can go here. We can put the 3 of diamonds up there. And I believe we can also move this 5 of hearts over. What we're going to do is move the 4 of diamonds. You see right here, we want to open up this column. There's a 5 of hearts. Well, there also happens to be a 5 of diamonds and a 4 of diamonds. All we need to do is take this diamond up here, put this diamond up here, move the 5 of hearts over, and that's really good. That's a 6 of hearts. We can move that over here, and if we want, we can move it up top later. This is a good card as well. We can move this underneath here, and that allows us, the jack allows us to move this 10, and then, oh, that's really good. We can move this 9. I think, yeah. yeah, we just got to make sure we don't run into any landmines here, and we'll have this done in just a minute here. Move the 4 hearts. Yeah, this game is pretty much going to be solved here. I'll be able to figure out the rest of these cards in the draw pile. The only thing I would caution again is try to do the cards from the beginning of the end of the draw pile first, and then go to the beginning last. That way you don't get stuck. So we're looking for the 2 hearts. Oh, there are 2 hearts is right here. That's going to be the card that's going to hold us up. And I made the mistake of playing, if you remember earlier when I said if there's 2 cards of the same color, I played the Queen of Clubs. There's a Queen of Spades in the very front. We're going to save this move for last, so we're not going to play this Queen of Clubs in the back. That's a mistake that you can make a lot of times, and that can cost you. But we're gonna convert here and close this game out. Let's see, King goes right here. Now we can play both queens if we want to. We'll play this queen. We can play the 5. We can play the 6. We can play Jack. We'll move that around. This queen we can play 2, and that's the game right there. And of course that wraps us up. Sorry, I was a little bit slow at the start. Again, this is my first game in like 3 days, even though it says I date them every day. So, hey, I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you good luck.